Hi guys, I just posted 2 new videos yesterday, I think. Let's see. What did I post? My channel. I have my mom's computer. Yes. I posted 2 new videos yesterday. Where I packed for my cheer competition, which was in Connecticut. Which was a 16-minute and 9-second video. And then I did a fixing my packing for my cheer competition. So I packed and then I had to fix it. And I finished my essay and I've been trying to print it for the last 10 minutes. It's 4:03 and I finished my story yesterday as well. But I wanted to jump on and tell you guys that Nanowrimo starts tomorrow. Tomorrow's November 1st. It's October 31st today. So I get to do my favorite thing in the world, and you guys will witness it. Go right here. And I get to create a new document. And I get to call it, no, I think it's like a hockey love story. We'll see. I'll put hockey of story. And we're not going to touch that story till tomorrow. Not saying I'm not gonna, that's me saying I'm not going to touch that story. That's not me saying that I'm not going to touch the notebook that has the Nanowrimo thing in it. I have my ideal writing day. The on the field. Yes, the hockey love story. So, I have that right here with the people who are gonna fall in love, which are the girl and the boy. And it says their story. And I have 10 things about their story. And I have the on the field, which I can rip that out and throw that away, because that's done. Because that was the story that I just said, the on the field, which was the story I just wrote. Then I have the ideal day, 2-month love story draft 2, which I have to pick up during Nano. Also, I have to pick out the main character. And it says they have little siblings and older siblings. And I need to put their friends' names, their siblings' names. So I have a few names to come up with. But it's probably going to be a 2-point of view story. Kind of like my binder. Oh, it's over here. My story writing binder. Kind of like the second story. But the Project Red was chapter 1 / her name's Addison point of view, and then it's chapter 2 Ace's point of view. Okay. And then I have the every 100th word to get me into the zone to start reading again, because I to write for that. Then I have Project Green, which I just finished. I have to start the reread soon, and then I won't touch that for a month. Like, I'll do the reread, and then I won't touch that for a month. I started on 9/27 for the Project Green, and I finished on 10/30/19. So that's a month and 3 days. And my last story, Project Red, I finished 10/11/19. It doesn't have a start date to it, but it doesn't have a start date for the draft 1 or the reread. But it's gonna have a start and an end date for draft 2, 3, 4, and reread 2. So I also printed out a few of the how I'm going to be writing my stories, how I do my stories. I will get that and show you. Well, I will go into the other room. Into the room. I just needed to get my notebook and my pens, pencils, markers, crayons, whatever I decide I'm gonna write with. To write this. To write the other two, writes, because I have I have to do 2 plan outs. But here, I tried to print out a few earlier, and I finally just printed, and I think there's 4 of them that printed, so I was counted 2, yeah, 4 printed out. Okay, so I'll just read it to you of how how it is. I'll read it to how it is in the story, how I'm gonna be doing it. So the first, I will tell you step 1, then I'll read what step 1 is, I'll say step 2, then I'll read step 2. Okay, that's how it's gonna be. Step 1 is type up the first draft, which for a lot of these stories I've already done. Step 2 is you print it out and you send it off to the beta readers or your readers. Step 3 is you read through and mark problems and highlighters on your own. And you don't know what the readers have thought because you try to get it back before you start typing up draft 3. And then you type up you go on to for project, hold on, I don't know what the project was called, but for the 2-month love story, wait, I have it on here, for Project Pink, I have a sequel to that. I'm going to have a sequel. It's going to be the 2-month love story sequel, or Project Pink 2. But, yeah. So I already know the stories. Okay. And then, so I go on to like the document where I have that story. And I go, okay, so I have the document. I have the binder and the exact page. And I go to the page and I read through it, like on the computer, like whatever I have it on. And I have the paper out of the binder. And I say, okay, for line, like 9, 10, word 8, like the 8th word in that sentence is spelt wrong, or it's a lowercase I, or it's me and the person, not the person and I. And there's like some wrong answer that needs to be corrected. I'll correct it. Like, I won't just type up a brand new story. Because it's stupid to type up a brand new story. So, and then step 5 is do the corrections that the readers told me to. So the readers had something, and they said that it needed to be fixed. So I go ahead and I'm like, okay, readers told me to fix it, so I gotta fix it. So then I type up draft 3, print it out, and send it off. So step 6 and 7 is 6 is you type up draft 3. Step 7 is you print it out and send it off to readers. And then step 8 is type up draft 4. So you get back what the readers told you, and they're like, this is amazing, but blah 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 needs to be fixed, or this is amazing, there's no fixing. And you're like, I have a few things that I need to fix. Like for this, I have this, which is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 things that would make the story a little more interesting, and then I could probably get another 1,000 to maybe 5,000, hopefully, fingers crossed, words, because I want it to be 10,000 words, but I want the first draft to be 5,000. So, and then I will type up draft 4, and which is the final, and I'll send it out to readers for the final and be like, haha, your opinion doesn't matter if you think it's wrong. I finished. So. Papers are printing. Let's go see what the papers are. Got printed. Ooh. So I had an essay that I just printed, that was supposed to print. Was like supposed to print and stuff. And it finally printed. And now my story is printing. So that's a bit exciting. That my story is printing. Now I just gotta put my name on this and give it and pass it in tomorrow. So I'm only printing out 2 copies, and there's 11 pages. One for me and one for the beta readers. So I'm going to tell the beta readers not to write on this one. So, well, I'm going to tell, I only have one beta reader currently, because the other beta reader I'm firing with that beta reader. My dad's home. on. What the heck? Part of it printed and part of it didn't, but I have to write my first and last name on this and pass it in tomorrow. First and last name, team name, and grade.